the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Kwamena Duncan ho obrai emre bi twa mu na mfimfim mantem ho wono na yesoafo e wo MPP ama yeko ne din mu na waka asem bi e defa IGP Yohuno a abusua eho behia pa se Ghana fo ye bema ya adwen akoho efa Abronye case no ho obekai yekoto rerun e wa Brekuma North no emrante bi a wo mudu atutu asem bi e wo ho na IGP se wachi omo na wodi omo kopim court wo asema Kwamena Duncan woka and I mean can say alleged ni say one na wodi omo kopim mo court na court fine mo 2,500 Ghana cedis each no now enye wo mo ene the rare corporate wo mo di boni ankasa no mo ho na wadie omo ko hu emrante bi no mo pamacho so mo ko gina maye na yebe mo 2,500 na mo de bail mo ho and na mo de tua kai beba no na bibia enko daddy now on the issue of on Abronye case no Ray, what chere Christian that you won't say, and you know, Kwa any bema or my concro Ghana ha. And some who will be a what can't no, a far Abronye was say, a banner saying, and I say, dear, Abronye Kwa and obey a target, a mammo. Na and summer air coso Ghana ha, na a here nationwide address, and a here say, IGP was share, no CC no. One here was in saying over here, no where would ha where you see, and to quite echo and internal conference echo so my concern Ghana han IGP Christian that you know what in the NDC a you money na Kwame Baffa Bronya Sama Walker and they say dear Moko Kuchesino was say identity and a more filed defamation ever court no more use state resources.
Abronye Nangasa reporting na what the handcuffs say Gurisa na what's Black Maria Kami Jehu na for what you call enwa wakati bon wa Brekuma North when the weeks before I kept emphasizing wakati bon wa Brekuma to trust me wakati ho Ekwan wafa do was watching ho ye nkwan wafa do was watching ho se wachi ho he oya nkwankwo na wachi ho anu okan na bam wachi ho e police station ho kwai ho na phone statement ho na okedi ho akadwam no obenu ho the main in this country were kept in the dark owe ho wani okunye oya 29 August what's it? The mystery circuit court. That court is becoming a mystery circuit court.
I'm saying that it's becoming a mystery. That same circuit court. Misdemeanor. Young fan say, Abente, Abronye, say young fan there. So what bomb do? No enough from the Kwema. Kwame, one woman, no bona wire, Nikasa, Mretchadoye, misdemeanor. No bande, say, all Kofiada. On yet that will more than 3 years. In the also, there's the option of fine. Number one, what the decoys? I told you last week there. In one, when you can or your court one, the ministry court or your circuit court one. Journalists reported there. The faces which were lined up there were not the faces that we see in the videos and the pictures. Yeah.
And see, my principal here in there was the decoys. No, what the court war. No, was waja to me there. They pleaded guilty. And so on the basis of their own plea, they were convicted and then sentenced to fines. I'm a matter close. A kuya, and one bana on my munina kasa for home, Kwame. And yet, to date, Yohuno is unable to tell us those he says were arrested and put before the court were those who engaged in the vandalism and hooliganism and all of those.
But it's to be assumed. What's
the meaning of assumption? This is a national matter.
What's the way to try to Ablikwana watch one? Was one court of fine.
You remember 2 weeks ago when I think that a day before I came, somebody posed a question to you. What's watching one? And you think that this will engender trust and confidence in the police? Kwamena. It's just a queer
owura Yohuno onye Ablekuma no to fi fado e ma se na wa ka kire ho Yohuno yi ma ba tumende won ko for ban e ma journalist ko ho ma se na e be ba won yo kije ho ya ho no kije to trasam and yet see Abronye who cry on after that. A handcuff our that to Missa. Black Maria, when you name, tell my boy how, and you say the law cuts both sides equally. Is that anybody will marshal the courage to tell me that Kwamena Duncan and no who from Hamu or Pepe or we go to market Machama. But Kwamena from Tunche. See. Abronye mi tape mata ya da mo hwe menye bi meti keke bi a meti eno ye da osiwa akotia oya NDC ho second vice or third vice
first vice
October is it first vice first vice
okay Sufo Azoka
okay wo ho de what there afenyo marking abapepem ho no let's try ye there onu atoka na no kofo ba ma afenyo marking no ho na so oboto afenyo marking ho a encha onka hu de oye wiriba efutu encha by election wo fi akotia the next by election will be efutu na onu na kwa na Abronye okede hwete otidam hwasam kaso otidam oye parliament kumafun opinion of the one enya oye NDC first vice chairman o madam Treti na IGP obi kasa wo TikTok obi kasa wo social media na demika trabrante ya in the deep hours of the night what kwa kububu ni dem what kwa kachin there was the video bi ato Facebook do ekwan wo fa ba wani abrante wani kotum almost 2 weeks in SARS and yet this man says this and he's working a free man one na Abronye okede ekwan IGP only bilim nam do ekwan treat one and others as though they are above the law other hoba kakra kan kwani me ntum kan we free do odi akroba kakra odi kan
one kase ye
and but kwani
but
Kwame, I agree with you. Is it not the same IGP and the police system? In a Otunfo. Kwame, why should I hold bad going to for my Batumene? A court of appeal judge. Kwame, court of appeal judge.
No.
Why she said na hold I can someone afternoon. Yeah, the court of appeal judge to her. Kwame, there's no conceivable leader, whether a faith, traditional, none. I want Shana Huba will come here. This person. The same IGP and the national security, Kwame, they gave him all the protection he could get. And see, IGP Yohuno or Pacha there. Only the Sawashana Huba or say.
But
Kwame, then his point he is putting across is that the Kwame, IGP Yohuno is telling us that Otunfo Ahuba Wadashan, Oya Wafana a court of appeal judge Ahuba Wadashan, Oya Wafana the overlord of Achim, what's his name? Osaji Famwetia Onimpa. IGP Yohuno, that is what he's telling us. Others to be insulted left, right, center. And he was the one who gave the shield, the protection to this guy for him to be shielded in the residence of the vice president.
Rumor.
Kwame, has it been counted?
No.
Has anything else? Have we been told something to the contrary?
Nothing but many evidence. It's
but Kwame, until it is rebutted. Until it is rebutted. The people in there, in the Wagasa, what information about there, this is what has happened. Kwame, the only thing President Mama on social media. He sat on social media and told President Akufo-Addo that
he was corrupt and a thief. Corrupt and a thief. But only the unpeda nankasa oya ne direct nti. Wa point ni nuanom, wa point us asante bedi etuo. Bumpty, and Bumpty was never part of Ekufuado's government. We find Gabriel Atridako that these are the persons he has appointed who will steal and settle him well in his retirement. Oya President Mahama. Social media. He was being interviewed by on
Pan-African television.
African television. He called President Ekufuado corrupt and a thief. And he did not just leave it there. Maybe he was a political leader. He could insinuate. But private persons are Kwame. Private persons, Bumpty, he called them thieves as well, that they were going to be the people who will steal.
But Bediatu was appointed.
But he was dealing with power, where power was, which is the president.
Appointed by the president.
I'm saying there, if the job was for the president, he decided to bring these others
okay,
in there. Nobody, not a whimper. And the Makabai there say your MPP, Nasa Kasa, no one will come after you. No one be told that power is not forever. Time. But I don't think I'm I have the right to reply him such as this on a platform such as this. And then pana Kwame Bafo 1 year enti prayer fast so no time no mukuta oman to me mu yisu a mu de adwuma mu susu na oman to me die ya defend from until order emre yenin kaso tell you them of your book I'm here Baba Kamara and the mommy and the note he gave me in that book when he gifted it to me was that it should guide my politics. It changed me after reading it. You know Nkrumah never dies. Nkrumah does no wrong. Was coined by tell you them of you. Yes.
In a book was some kind of media
by Nkrumah's side.
So
Kwame. Now tell you them of you say time one you try Nsem-Pii no so according to his side of the story. And if in effect if you look at the processes nobody actually tied himself to rule the nation actually. And then this uncle calls and dismissed and by you.
Yeah.
Also there was only one person who could order his arrest. It was Kwame. The man he had deified.
The man said he never does wrong.
Yes.
He never dies.
And or say what he says is that history and providence had taught him. Say Emre in Nikaso.
History and providence has taught him.
No, I am for ya. They are making an say, and the baby. Yen say, your baby call.
I mean, besides, I'm back on
yes.
Obama Penny Kufoding,
yes.
Criminal libel or the repeal.
Yes.
Like I said, the then Attorney General Adodankwa Akufo-Addo.
That's right.
And the core parliament Kokambro from freedom. But you see, freedom of speech should also go with responsibility.
That's right.
Until the fact is say you say Ubitimia Kasano. Sebi, I know Chase the cancer tra it didn't confatem and answer Ubi Yebino. Nipa Okan answer Mubia Moni dear. Wabe bi abafa krum ha kwa mama ha kwa obi anya no hwe no enti no nsuko yibi sebe o kasa ma ebu nidie eban eno so e how then do we curb it?
Kwame they say kasa ni bi on ma metia yem hime no ni anu no me support me subscribe to it da sebe wadawoma ma fidie so ha me ni mo kasa wo ha no a eto da na asem a me kakra ne kaya fi baby no win na so kwa na se ano hia
okay me say no somboko enti kasa ye ka sabi eno krampo make attacking obi and krampo bi no me pay I don't like attacking personalities. I'll deal with the issues enti I Kwame make cassette yes adie okay they make can say kasantra so nyina achi no de edi so anu enye de wo mu yi na pesa me kan nyema mienu me na me pesa me call to the relevant asemu atawi adam afi o kan ye katafeto so oha ene aduasan aduasan ba ko o say I coined the deifying slogan Nkrumah does no wrong, Nkrumah never dies. Now Providence was showing me how transient and futile power was. Only one person in Ghana had the power to order my arrest. That person was Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the president, my staunch friend and leader, the man we had created by expert propaganda into a demigod.
Oya moja tabiole.
Kwame.
Wako faja tane bado ya befie. Inti efi.
Ya no. Everyone soon so. A point will come. No die try yes enye no. Na me catch chiban. Say na mo ya Abronye. Someone like can I have this paper, this small booklet. You know what it is?
What?
Statement by former Professor John Evans Atamis, 2004 MDC presidential candidate, on conflict signals within the Ghanaian society at a press conference held in Accra on Tuesday, 11 April 2006.
What's the day?
Finally, I have a message for the judiciary. It is also a simple one. I am a lawyer by profession. I have a very high regard for the law and legal institutions. I have also sworn an oath to defend, protect, and uphold the good name of the profession at all times. I cannot keep quiet when I see political executive trying to misuse the judiciary for political ends. We have seen the manipulation of the judicial process for political purposes. That then or say there comes a time when judges must stand up and be counted and be bold enough to tell the political executive that they will not allow themselves to be used to fight government's political battles.
19 years ago.
What didn't he say? He accused former President Kufuor. Here, sir, Gizariazi has made some accusations, Kwame, in this small booklet. If you don't, we have time, I will read them.
I don't have time.
Kwame, at the end of the day, they say Gizariazi here also overtrains me with President Kufuor. President made them. Who arrested him?
Nobody.
Who said he was bringing the presidency to disrepute? And then Abronye Dc. Kevin Taylor or Dio Biatomo Komano, you ushered him in with state security guarding him into the Supreme Court and he walked a free man. Oko, why? Judicial Council. Who Atama Osaberema Koseta Kacheno?
Yes, senor.
Yes, senor.
Yes, senor.
Okay, anyway, thank you for that clarification. But whatever it is, he came in here and walked away a free man. Supreme Court. I'm a Supreme Court judges, no? Chairman General. Is it a High Court judge?
Court of Appeal.
Was it a Court of Appeal?
Court of Appeal sitting as a High Court.
Sitting high.
Yeah.
Read the judgment. Someone who can file Uniano.
I'm not going to fight.
Tell what I say. Judge no Wakasa.
No, but say Supreme Court. Now.
Yes, but he could go for a review. Because I think that what they did is to embolden characters like Kevin Taylor.
Are they?
Oh, Kwame. Na udia ni se obobo mpae na wa support ubi campaign na abaye mpani mratu bia watu bia no yebenya atemafo a womo ne mpani nkofo be ya adwene na de atemafo bia ye no yebehwe mranim ni aka se de ya adwene kire Kwame, and that's the politics of the Supreme Court.
Who can go for the review?
The judge.
No.
No.
Well,
on to me, I'm fine.
He revoked the powers of the Republic against.
Fine. So, but whatever it is, so it's a closure.
It's
a closure. But here's my fear.
But the
But the make say one more was a sunibino.
ebe na be say ebe detail no nti Kwame say the na wusi kasa ni nsem bo